What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we're coming back to you with another NFL video. And before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm busting out 6 to 8 videos every single day, so you don't miss any of my content. Make sure you also hit the notification button down below, and let's get right into this video. So, person on your left, if you can't tell, one of the best running backs of all time, Adrian Peterson, and the player on your right, in the 2010 era, one of the better running backs in the league, Le'Veon Bell. They are fighting each other, I believe, July 30th. They're in a boxing match at the Crypto Stadium with under social gloves. They're doing a big boxing match, which is quite interesting to me. I know Frank Gore got in the ring, and I believe that's the only football player so far that I remember got in the ring. But the reason why I want to talk to you, because this is an NFL video, that Le'Veon Bell came out today saying he won't play football this year and he wants to focus on his boxing career. So Le'Veon hasn't really played a snap since week 18 of last season and saw about 44 touches and 170 snaps over 8 games with 2 teams. That would be the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the uniform you see on your screen. He had his holdout in 2018 with the Steelers and then signed with a massive deal with the Jets. Second season in, things did not work out, and he decided he ended up getting cut and then able to move on. And ever really since then, he's been really wanting to focus on his boxing career. He said, "It's been a challenge. I've been willing to accept something I took on," Bell said during the promotion interview for this upcoming fight with Adrian Peterson via NFL.com. Boxing is something that I know. They will always say it's something you can't play boxing. Last year, I almost sat out the whole year to try to focus on boxing because I kind of knew that was what I want to transition to. This year, I know I'm not going to play this year because I want to focus on boxing. So this transition for me has kind of been like, I guess, another opportunity for me. I am just ready to showcase what I'm about. He follows it up saying that this is just not a one-off. This is, I guess, my introduction to a kind of a show, what I'll be doing and how I'll be going about myself. Just an intro. So, depending upon how this goes, we might have seen Le'Veon Bell's last days in the NFL if this fight against Adrian Peterson goes well and he's able to show something. But Bell played 5 games for the Ravens and 3 with the Bucs last season after playing for the Jets and Chiefs in 2020. He has 6,554 career rushing yards and 42 touchdowns while receiving 399 passes, 3,289 yards with 9 receiving touchdowns. Like I said, and he'll be fighting Adrian Peterson July 30th at the Crypto.com arena, and that hopes to kickstart his second professional career sport, and that'll be boxing. And the man on your left, Adrian Peterson, kind of has a different mindset going into this fight, where Le'Veon Bell is thinking about stepping away from football, and for at least this season, he is. Adrian Peterson has a little bit of a different mindset. Peterson isn't ready to give up through the game that he might be ready to end him. What I mean by that is he's played 15 seasons. He is 37 years old, but he is not ready to call it quits. He is, not closing that door to playing football in 2022. And this is what Adrian Peterson said during the same promotional event for the fight. This is something that I definitely can see myself doing going forward as well, just depending upon how things kind of play out for me. But since I've started, this is something that I'll continue to do. I'll continue to stay in the ring, continue to practice, get my skills right, because it's a different ball game when you step in that square. Fortunately for me, I have some great guys around me that are experienced. My gym in Houston, we have a ring in there. We have a lot of guys sparring all the time. I've had the opportunity in the past to get in there with those guys a couple of times, and here recently, obviously getting ready for the fight, I just kind of grind. So I might see this coming to something I look forward to. So even after this fight, I will still be on the same routine, waiting for the next opportunity to present itself. So kind of a different mindset between the two, players. Adrian Peterson, who's, I believe, 4 years older than Le'Veon Bell, has not closed his thoughts about playing in the NFL. Even though that he thinks he can still do this, do fighting, he also doesn't want to close a door that made him who he is, 15 years in the league. So, I don't know if anyone really is interested in watching this fight. I'm kind of interested to see what these ex-NFL players, especially Adrian Peterson, as nasty he was and dangerous he was on the field. I want to see how he is in the ring and see how those football skills will translate into the ring for both these players. But I guess make sure if you're interested to watch the fight, July 30th, I'm pretty sure, it's probably pay-per-view on Social Blade. But guys, before we end this video, make sure you like this video and subscribe. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.